Probably want to see this other thing from a different angle. Wow, okay. Okay. Oh, I just had a freaking mole removed on my head. It hurt so bad. He froze it and he gave me like a cold headache. It hurt really bad. So I'm making a big decision this week, guys. I have an appointment for next... Ooh, looks like a star, doesn't it? Looks like a mole. Looks like my mole. As I was saying, I have an appointment on Thursday to get my mole removed. This mole that I have had my whole life. It started out as a little teeny speck. Look at that. 2 eyes. That's the happy face comet. The sad face comet. Frowny face comet. Let me show you. Frowny face comet. See? 2 eyes. Frowny mouth. Long body. Looks like a sperm. Are you what's coming into our eclipse? Thank you for coming by to say hello. But look at his friend here. He's got a big friend. He's got a big friend right here. He's got a big old friend. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Is this the well? Is this the wow well? I mean, geez, guys, geez, guys, geez, guys. That's that bean blender I was talking about this morning. That's the bean blender I was talking about this morning. But anyway, look at this thing. It's gorgeous. We got this. We got a frowny face comet. Frowny freaking face freaking comet. I bet you those two things, that the 2 eyes look like devil horns from a different angle. Angel angle. Is that our Hans Brooks? Reflecting in our sky somehow reflecting, being shown to us, just like it was to the ancients and how they knew so much. This is our fast mover. I can tell by this, its pattern it leaves. Its frequency shown in our atmosphere, which is exactly what this is. Its frequency shown in our atmosphere. It always was, and that's what the dragons always were. Frequency shown in our atmosphere. And everything is cube right now. I'll go back over and show you the dragon. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh gosh, you guys. The other dragon. You know how this is an imprint on an imprint? You can see the black and the white dragon right now. Look at it. See the black dragon down below and the white dragon above it? That's what this thing, yin and yang, of positive and negative, anti and positive matter. See? The eyes. The horns. This is the Ponsbrook Comet. Oh my gosh, it's passing close. Wow, this is the pass before the eclipse. Wow. See the horns? But anyway, it's the white and the black, the yin and the yang, the positive and the negative, antimatter. But with the balance on top of the positive energy, it's a perfect balance. But what I'm trying to say is we're getting frequency showing in our sky. Frequency in our sky. And why we're seeing all these cubes is this thing is in between us and Saturn, or bringing the influence of Saturn right now, which is, in the sign for Saturn is a cube. All right, guys, so that's the dragon I wanted to show you. I'm getting out of here. I gotta hit the road. Traffic is gonna get so bad the longer I stay. But anyway, so the sign for Saturn is a cube. That's why we're seeing all these cubes, all these rectangles and cubes. It's the frequency of Saturn being brought to us via this comet cluster system. And that's what it is. See, very cubish. The front of this is the front of that, as we saw earlier in my previous video, was very cubish. Very sharp edges. There's a cube right there. We just can't see it. It's cobalt. It's that cube of Sam Hoffman's. You know, that cube that's always... anyway, that's his cube right there. Cube. Sam Hoffman's cube. But it's not his cube. It's just the one he calls his cube. Ooh, look at that orb. Fuck. In front of it. Sorry, guys. Oh my God, it just appeared in front of our very faces. Very eyes. Anyway, so it's the essence of Saturn being brought to us via this comet system, because it's orbiting us in Saturn, in the sun. But this is just a frequency showing in our sky. That's all it is. It's using our atmosphere to show its frequency. Or it just does it naturally. That's why the first things on this earth were little wiggly things like this, and birds. Like this, macaw. You know, birds and wiggly things. Because they were mimicking, they were patterned after, they were influenced by, they were imprinted by this comet that came by and dropped dust and you know, created us. And I'm not leaving God out of the equation. Don't think I am. God is the master creator behind all this, the mastermind, the source of all of this. Maybe just the source of thought, who thought of it. But I think he's the source. He created everything. He created the system that created us, and then we create, and on and on and on. I'm not leaving God out of the equation when I talk about this. We don't have to be plopped on here by God to be of God. I mean, are we that simple-minded? No. There can be a middleman or two. I hope you guys don't think this is blasphemy. Because like I've said many times before, if you know my channel, when I read the Bible, I read astrology into it. They were talking about the heavenly bodies. And they were telling a story of space and creation. Because why would we think so small? Why would God talk about little things that happen on earth about man and getting in a fight and this and that and the other? No, I think he's going to talk about bigger and greater things like the cosmos. Like what he's probably most proud of. But as you know and as you see and as his writings say, it's a fractal. We are a fractal of him. We're just a reduced image of him, just like this system. It goes smaller to where we're getting it on camera floating in people's backyards, and it looks like it's really close because it's just a smaller fractal of a bigger thing. It's found a way to show itself, I think, via hologram in the sun, using the sun as a hologram. But y'all know, who knows? I'd be crazy. But anyway, so I am going to leave this Tanger Outlets in Maryland and head back home. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I think there's a lot more to it than we have. Look at this thing coming in. I think there's a lot more to it than we've been told. A lot more. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful night. I know I will. Goodbye.